General Voxtar of the Hegemony Fleet adjusted his ceremonial armor as he entered the observation deck of the Galactic Military Academy's most advanced war simulation chamber. Around him, fellow flag officers from across the known galaxy had gathered to witness what was being called the ultimate test of tactical prowess, the Kepler siege scenario.
"Remind me again why we're wasting time on these humans?"
asked Admiral Zephyra, her aquatic breathing apparatus bubbling with disdain. Her species, the oceanic tidal lords, had perfected warfare through centuries of calculated naval strategies.
"The High Command wants to evaluate their potential,"
replied General Crexion, his insected mandibles clicking thoughtfully.
"Their homeworld application was unusual."
The simulation chamber below them contained a perfect holographic recreation of the Kepler station siege, a scenario that had taken the galaxy's best military minds 3 standard months to resolve in actual combat. The testing protocol called for a minimum of 3 days to complete, with most cadet teams requiring a full week.
"Attention, observers,"
announced the Academy's AI.
"Initiating Kepler siege scenario. Defending force, 50,000 entrenched enemy combatants, orbital defense platforms, and planetary shield generators. Attacking force, Human Cadet Squad 7.
General Voxtar leaned forward. Squad 7 consisted of only 12 human cadets, led by someone called Sergeant Rileychin. The tactical computer had designated this as a grossly insufficient attacking force.
12?
Admiral Zephyra's gills fluttered in what passed for laughter among her people.
12 against 50,000? This is insulting.
The simulation began. On the holographic display, the human cadets materialized at the scenario's starting point, a barren moon 3 systems away from their target. Standard doctrine dictated careful reconnaissance, supply line establishment, and systematic approach planning. The humans did none of these things. Instead, Sergeant Shin gathered her squad in a circle for exactly 37 seconds of discussion. General Voxtar strained to hear their strategy through the observation chamber's audio pickups.
"All right, people,"
Chun said casually.
"Kowalski, how fast can you hotwire one of those cargo freighters?" "Give me 2 minutes, Sarge." "Rodriguez, Martinez, I need you to rig the reactor core for controlled detonation." "Wilson, grab everything that explodes." "Everyone else, we're going shopping."
General Crexion's compound eyes widened.
"Shopping?"
What followed defied every principle of military strategy taught in the academy. The human squad commandeered a civilian cargo vessel, loaded it with improvised explosives, and flew directly into the heart of the enemy fleet. Not toward the fleet, into it.
"They're going to ram the command ship,"
whispered Admiral Zephyra, her tactical fins extended in shock. But they didn't ram it. At the last possible second, the humans ejected from their makeshift missile in what appeared to be standard EVA suits. The cargo freighter, now a massive guided bomb, obliterated the enemy flagship and took out 3 escort vessels in the explosion. The 12 humans, now floating in space, began boarding the remaining enemy ships.
"This is madness,"
General Voxtar breathed.
"They have no support, no backup plan, no."
Sergeant Chen's voice crackled over the communication channels as she kicked in an airlock door.
"Jenkins, set charges on the reactor. Patel, find their communication array. Everyone else, standard room clearance procedures." "Standard room clearance procedures."
For humans, the observers quickly learned, involved an alarming amount of improvised explosives and a complete disregard for personal safety that bordered on the psychotic. Within 8 minutes, the human squad had captured or destroyed the entire orbital defense fleet using nothing but salvaged materials and what could only be described as weaponized creativity.
"Planetary shields are down,"
reported one of the cadets cheerfully.
"Ready for surface assault, Sarge."
The surface assault consisted of the humans stealing an enemy dropship, filling it with reactor cores they'd somehow removed from destroyed vessels and dropping it directly onto the enemy's command bunker like a meteor made of atomic fire.
Simulation complete,
announced the AI.
Total elapsed time, 14 minutes, 57 seconds. Enemy casualties, 100%. Friendly casualties, 0. Mission parameters exceeded.
The observation deck fell into stunned silence. General Voxtar checked his chronometer